How's it going, YouTube? It's Taylor from Lead Off Cards, and today I've got some junk wax, mostly from the 80s and early 90s. Picked this up for the flea market for a couple bucks. So I figured out going through, so we got 87 Topps, 88 Fleer, 88 Donruss, 89 Donruss, 89 Fleer, 90 Fleer, 93 Fleer Series 1, 93 Fleer Series 2. These are actually flip-flop. The Series 2 is the red one. And then 2 Donruss Series 1, Series 2. Couldn't find the year, so we'll pop those open. And then 94 Score. So we'll go ahead and start with Topps, 87 Topps. Looking for Barry Bonds, Barry Larkin, rookie card. McGuire card was hot. Rafael Palmeiro rookie card. Bo Jackson and Jose Canseco. Can fill the gum in there, of course. So I have no idea how good of shape these are. Some of these boxes are pretty dusty. Here's the gum still intact right there. And a nice gum stain that looks mildewy on Richard Dotson. Dave Palmer, Dan Bilardello, John Tudor, Chris Cardoli, Roger McDowell, Mark Grapsiga, Ken Dixon, Kurt Wilkerson, Dale Murphy, a Spring Fever Baseball redemption or entry, Scott Bradley, Darnell Coles, Giants leaders, Barry Bonds. There we go. That's awesome. That is fantastic to pull that out there. I bought one pack of 87 Topps and pulled the Barry Bonds. So that is fantastic right there. Gonna go ahead and card sleeve this up, and this actually looks like it's still in pretty decent shape. Nice. Just go ahead and card sleeve this up real quick off screen. That is awesome. Throw that off. Wade Boggs All-Star and Don Ossie. So the 87 Topps definitely, I think, paid for. I'll get my money back. Was totally worth it. So move on to 88 Fleer. Looking for Edgar Martinez rookies or Tom Glavine rookie. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that look like they came up a Little Debbie box. Hard to remember. No gum in these. Sticker. Yep. Looks like a thing of Little Debbie's. Bob Knepper, Steve Lyons, Rick Suttle, Marty Cleary, Ken Phelps, that is a ballin'-ass mustache, Harry Siplin, Lou Whitaker, Luis Salazar, Lee Lacy, Brad Havens, there's some sticking together, Dave Stewart, Tim Wallish, Bo Jackson, nice, and Frank Williams. Moving on to the second pack at 88 Fleer. Padres sticker, Mike Young, Tim Leary, Tony Benzard, Casey Cannondale, Danny Tartabull. These are sticking together. Rondo Esther, Paul Kilgus, Bob Ojeda, Bob Boone, Steve Ben Rosen, Cecil Fielder. Bill Wegman. Mike Easler. John Smiley. And Dan Gladden. Nothing too crazy out of those. So moving on to the next one. 88 Donruss, looking for Glavin's second year. And these are pretty mass produced. There's, like all these, but 88 Donruss more so I don't really think there's too much in here. Which I always say, I think these are like three for $1 or something like that. I can't remember what I paid for them, but I didn't pay more than like $10 for all of this. Puzzle piece, move away from gum. I actually think Topps sued, or tried to sue or file, said they would, since them offering gum in theirs is different. So they did a puzzle piece. Roger McDowell, Dave Draxley, Rick Sarin, Don Mattingly. So that's decent. Ed Whitson, Harold Reynolds, Johnny Ray, Diamond Kings, Evan Calderson, Checklist, Don Sutton, Juan Bendinger, Carlton Fisk, Rick Rieschel, Mike Bielecki, and Corey Snyder. Nothing too crazy out of that pack. A couple Hall of Famers. Another puzzle piece. Joe Carter, Mike Morgan, John Farrell, Chuck Krim, Tony Phillips, John Deiches, Roy Smalley, Rick Shue, Tom Benzinger, Doug Skisk, Al Nipper, David Parker, Bob Welch, Wade Boggs, MVP, and Jim Sundberg. So moving on, got one more pack of 88 Donruss. There's our puzzle piece. Tim Nito, John Morris, Jeff Treadway, Bob Brower, Harold Baines, Bill Wilkinson, Cal Ripken Jr. Diamond Kings, Tim Wallish, Mike Witt, Dwayne Ward, Paul O'Neill, Dave Winfield, Keith Hughes, Steve Trout, and Rick Mauler. That wraps up 88 Donruss. So moving on to 89 Donruss. These feel like the wax is melted into the back of that card, whatever one it is. Yes. Does not want to come off. There we go. Puzzle piece. Gerald Perry, John Franco, Ed Whitson, Greg Matthews, Lou Parrish, Dave Smith, Bobby Thigpen, Cecil Gante, Brian Downing, Pascal Perez, Carney Lansford, Greg Swindle, Keith Sitzer, John Dobson, Louis Pomona. So nothing too crazy there. Moving on to 89 Fleer, one pack. Looking for Gary Sherfield rookie, Craig Biggio rookie, Perry Johnson rookie, or Randy Johnson rookie, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie is probably the big one, John Smoltz rookie, and the Billy Ripken F-Face card, and then the edited white logos in here. So let's see if we get lucky like we did the pack of 87 Topps and pull that Bonds card. Baseball stickers. Bruce Ruffin. Pete O'Brien. Speed and Power, Jose Canseco. Todd Frosworth, Tom Hare, Roger McDowell, Chuck Krim, Bo Jackson, always nice. Bob McClure, Scott Bells. These are sticking together. Chris Sabo, Checklist, and Charlie Hayes. It's nothing going in that. All right, so next one's going to be 90 Fleer, looking for Sammy Sosa rookie, Davis Justice rookie, Juan Gonzalez rookie, and Omar Vizquel rookie. Stickers, Craig Walker, Carmelo Martinez, Steve Albano, Tim Leary, Dave Bergman, Luis Aquino, Norm Charlton, Matt Williams, Elis Burke, Jeff Robinson, Tim Lauder, Barry Lyons, Craig Worthington, Scott Bankhead, and Tim Teufel. So this 90 Fleer also has the Jose Uribe card. It sold for a ridiculous amount of money on eBay, $700 and something, $100,000 or whatever it was, something super crazy. Orioles team card. Probably the Mafia laundering money through it, but you know, whatever. It drove up the cost of those cards, so I think it'll sell for a couple bucks when I think before it was maybe a quarter, 50 cents. It's moving on. Bud Black, Felix Jose, Mike Flanagan, Jim Abbott, Rick Leach, Dave Stewart, Zane Smith, Mike Morgan, Spike Owen, Rich Sheffield, or Scott Cliff, Don Robinson, Joe Moran, Tom Glavine. This is probably a second year card, nope. Third year card, and Kim Minty. All right, so moving on to 93 Fleer. Couldn't really find too much of what's in here. Did read, however, that there was a redemption for Alex Rodriguez card. That goes pretty good, but I doubt we'd be able to get the redemption, given that it's ways off. Man, these things have been sitting there hard to open. So overall, not a bad looking series compared to what's going on. Looks pretty good. Deion Sanders, Tom Stottlemore, Mike Schooler, David Segui, Kurt Stillwell, Brett Butler, Bip Roberts, Kevin Raymer, Kirby Puckett, Lance Johnson, Todd Zeal, Randy Villard, Walt West, and Derek Lindquist. And then on the back, I mean, looks pretty good. It's actually not a bad design compared to some of the other stuff that's out there. I like it. Definitely pretty clean compared to some of the other stuff. Go on and hit open our second box, or second pack. Man, Age or Son at the flea market or whatever it was, making these super tough to get into. All right. Mike Mussina, Lee Smith, Mark Gardner, Mileto Perez, Jose Guzman, Scott Leas, Alex Fernandez, Stan Belinda, Derek Way, Jeff Peralta, Dennis Cook, Mike Feeders, Randy Tomlin, and Luis Gonzalez. All right, 93 Fleer Series 2. Kelly Downs, Chico Walker, Kevin Wichter, Scott Chapman, Sam Horn, Damon Berryhill, Ed Pierce, John Cardello, Tony Pena, Luis Salazar, David Hussel, Denny Neagle, Harold Baines, and Willie Randolph, Eric Klunk. All right, last pack of 93 Fleer Series 2. Henry Rodriguez, Steve Ferry, Roberto Kelly, Juan Guzman, Jose Quinta, Scott Kattenkay, John Franco, Felix Fryman, Butch Henry, Round Tripper, Cecil Fielder, Chris James, Luis Aquino, Juan Guerra, Tom Brumeski, and Frank Castillo. All right, go ahead and do this 98. Actually, hold off. We'll do these random Donruss ones. Not sure what year they're from. Once we pop it open, we'll see. Puzzle piece. So 91 Donruss. Series 1, I believe. Dave Rigetti, Tom Gordon, Gino Peralta, Greg Harris, George Brett, Terry Kennedy, Cassie Cannondale, Jim Liritz, Bob Garan, Alex Fernandez, Jay Bell, Edgar Martinez, Diamond Kings, Ricky Henderson, All-Star, Keith Miller, Brett Butler. So going here, assuming this is 91 Donruss Series 2. Yep. Puzzle piece down at the bottom. Mike Scott, Jim Gadner, Mookie Wilson, David Parker, MVP, Luis Gonzalez, Mike Kingery, Rob Nagant, Vincento Palacios, Mike Devereaux, Ozzie Smith All-Star, Scott Cooper, Jack Morris, Gennaro Pena, Tracy Jones, Tom Browning. All right, so last pack's this 94 score. Decent amount of cards in here for what you get, and they are almost all stuck together. Greg Maddux, Cy Young, Tom Boger, Cliff Floyd, Cincinnati, Lee Smith, saves record, Mark Halton, rookie prospect, Pittsburgh. Matt Macy, 93 rookie. Torrey Hunter, 93 draft pick. Lou Frazier, 93 rookie. And then a Dave Justice Gold Rust insert. So this is one of the parallels that they have through here. See it up on the back. Too bad it's stuck. Sit there and look. Kind of dinged up the surface quite a bit. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Roberto Kelly. Let's see if I can kind of try to pull some of these so they slide a little bit better. Steve Finley, Dave Drabak, Phil Palantir, Eddie Zambrano, rookie prospect, Daryl Boston, Pedro Munez, somebody's sticking to the back of him, Dave Hollins, Barry Walker, Steve Buccelli, Jeff Russell, Tam Pagnazzi, Mike Lansing, rookie prospect, Todd Hundley, Greg Maddux, Carl Rhodes, Kevin Reamer, and two more. Tim Salmon, rookie. And Brooks Kishnick. So all in all, not too bad. Got to pop some packs for relatively nothing. So like I said, I bought all this for under $10, and definitely pulled. The highlight of everything is the Barry Bonds. What we consider a rookie for them. And I've been looking at it. The corners look good. So actually I might try to send this off to PSA, see what we get, what comes back from it. I already have a PSA graded Bonds card. I got it at a card show a couple weeks ago, but I ended up paying like $5 or $6 for it. So see what happens. Might just send it off and do a PSA video. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thanks.